Looking for a thin, rugged smartphone? If you're tired of rugged phones that feel like bricks in your pocket or cut corners on performance, this video's for you. We've narrowed it down to 3 thin, rugged smartphones that actually make sense, whether you're watching your budget, want a premium build with long support, or just need the best all-around option. These phones aren't ranked in any specific order, so make sure to watch until the end to find the one that fits you best. Let's get into it. Links to all smartphones mentioned in the video are in the description. First, for a budget, thin, rugged smartphone, my suggestion is the AGM H6. If you're looking for something affordable but still rugged enough to survive drops, water, and dust, the AGM H6 is the one to look at. What makes it stand out is its slim profile. At just under 9mm thick, it's noticeably thinner than most rugged devices, which usually feel like carrying a brick in your pocket. Despite that slim frame, it still manages full IP68 waterproofing, MIL STD 810H shock resistance, and Gorilla Glass protection. Performance-wise, it runs on the MediaTek Helio G99 with 8GB of RAM. That's plenty for everyday tasks like browsing, streaming, and using work apps without constant lag. You won't be pushing high-end games on this phone, but that's not the point here. This is about getting a reliable, rugged device that doesn't feel oversized or overpriced. The biggest trade-off comes down to the battery. It's a solid 5,900 mAh, but compared to bulkier, rugged phones that pack 10,000 mAh or more, it's on the modest side. For most people, that's still a full day of heavy use, but if you're the type who goes multiple days without charging, you'll need to plan around it. As for alternatives, the Oukatel WP35 is worth considering if battery life is your top priority. It's not nearly as thin, but with an 11,000 mAh pack, you get days of runtime. The WP35 is more of a power user's tank, while the AGM H6 is the budget-friendly thin option that actually feels comfortable in your pocket. Next, if you want a rugged smartphone that feels premium, lasts for years, and still stays relatively slim, my suggestion is the Samsung Galaxy X-Cover 7 Pro. Samsung has been refining its X-Cover line for years, and the X-Cover 7 Pro is the most balanced version yet. At about 10mm thick and weighing around 240 grams, it's slimmer and lighter than most rugged competitors, but you still get full IP68 and MIL STD 810H protection. That means it's dustproof, waterproof up to 1.5 meters, and built to withstand drops. The hardware feels modern. You're getting a Snapdragon 7S Gen 3 processor paired with a smooth 120Hz FHD Plus display. The Vision Booster feature keeps the screen visible even in bright sunlight, which makes a huge difference if you're outdoors a lot. Unlike many rugged phones that cut corners on the display, Samsung actually gives you one that feels fast and crisp. Battery life is reliable with a 4,500 mAh pack, and unlike most phones today, the battery is user replaceable. That alone makes it stand out today. When the pack wears down in a few years, you can just swap it instead of replacing the whole device. Where Samsung really pulls ahead is the software support. The X-Cover 7 Pro comes with up to 7 years of OS and security updates. No other rugged phone matches that level of longevity. If you want a phone you can buy once and keep for half a decade or more, this is the only real choice. Now, this is a premium device, so you're paying more than you would for a budget or mid-tier option. And while it's slim compared to rugged standards, it's still chunkier than something like a Galaxy S series. But for people who want enterprise-grade durability in a slim, future-proof package, this is the premium option that makes sense. If you want a different premium rugged alternative, the Kyocera DuraForce Ultra 5G is worth looking at. It's not as thin as the Samsung, but it has legendary build quality and is often used in industrial or first responder environments. It's heavier duty, but it doesn't match Samsung's long software support or slim profile. Finally, for the best balance between value and performance, my top choice is the Motorola ThinkPhone 25. This is the rugged phone that feels the most complete for everyday use. At just over 10mm thick, it's slim enough to carry comfortably, but it still packs all the rugged certifications you'd expect. IP68, MIL STD 810H, and Gorilla Glass Victus on the display. The build is reinforced with Armored Fiber, which is the same material used in ballistic armor. It feels tough without feeling bulky. Performance is where the ThinkPhone really shines. With the Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1, you're getting flagship-level power, that can handle everything from multitasking with work apps to demanding 3D games. Unlike most rugged phones, which tend to lean mid-range, this one feels fast and stays fast. The battery is 5,000 mAh with 68-watt fast charging that gets you topped up quickly. It's not as massive as the Oukatel tanks, but the efficiency of the Snapdragon chip means you still get reliable all-day use. The 6.6-inch OLED display is sharp and colorful, which makes the phone just as comfortable for media as it is for work. On the software side, Motorola promises 4 years of updates. That's not as long as Samsung's 7 years, but it's still well above the average for rugged brands like Doogee or Blackview. And the ThinkPhone integrates well with PCs, especially Lenovo ThinkPad laptops, which is a bonus for professionals who want their phone and computer to sync smoothly. The trade-off is price. It sits between budget and premium, not as affordable as the AGM H6, not quite as expensive as the Xcover 7 Pro. But when you weigh performance, durability, and practicality, it's the one that fits the widest range of users. As for alternatives, the Doogee V30 Pro gives you solid hardware at a lower cost, with a huge battery and decent performance. The catch is that it's bulkier and software support isn't nearly as strong. If you just want raw specs for less, Doogee delivers, but the ThinkPhone remains the better rounded option for most people.